quite sure where I'm going to run with the exercises right now, but we'll kind of create something and I'll move along as things move and feel good. So feet are together, open so you're hip width apart, spread the toes out nice and wide, sink down into the mat, lengthen up through the legs, wrapping through the center, lovely and long through the crown. That tailbone drops slightly so you can recruit and draw in through center. We're going to roll the shoulders and slide, roll and slide, roll and slide. One more, roll and slide. Bigger movement, sinking down through the knees, lifting tall and stretch the fingertips wide behind. Again, swoop and lift and wide up into the tiptoes now. Swoop and lift, open and back. Swoop and lift, open and back. We're going to come through and you're going to pause here. Make all those adjustments. Lengthen from crown to tail. Pull in through the center, but keep that chest forward. Holding. We'll come onto the tiptoes. Hold that positioning, keeping the shoulders lovely and low. Now we're going to come tall and we're reaching, and take your time. Slow it down, staying on the tiptoes, and then open those arms as we come down the back. So repeat that again. We'll come through and we hold and pause. Shoulders are low. Make the little adjustments. Have a little feel about where the body is. Make sure we're not curling and getting lost. Chest is forward and onto the tiptoes. Hold, pause, slowly push through the floor. Feel the strength through the legs and reaching through the fingertips, and open wide behind. Rotation now. Hands together, headlights are forward, and turn the upper body and release through. Other way. Push, turn, turn, turn. And in. With the weight onto the toes. Turn the upper body. Hold. Come back through. Rest. Up on the toes. Turn, 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 hold. And through, heels down. So let's take the weight to one side and do some single knees up. 3 to go. 1, 2, 3. Up and out to the side. In and lower. Up, open. 3 more. Up, open, close. Up, open, close. Lucky last. Up, open, close, and down. Across to the other side, pressing long through the foot. 5 single knees. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's up, open, close. Up, open, close. 3 to go. Up, open, close. Last 2. Up, open, close. And final. Up, open, close, and lower. Well done. Give your legs a little bit of a shake out. We're going to come back into that parallel. We're going to come through, sinking forward again. I want you to hold it there and find that lovely length through the spine once more. Bring the weight onto the toes, and then push your heel down and bring the heel back up. Push the other heel down, back onto those toes. So it's push, lift, push, lift, push, lift, push, lift. Push both heels and bring the weight back onto the heels. Keep reaching forward with the fingertips and then back up onto the toes. Push your heel, push, push, sink back on the heels, reaching forward to the fingertips, and then we'll come up tall and reach and open wide and down. Let's keep rolling down, chin to chest, rolling down and through. Curling through the spine, lovely big stretch, have a little wriggle through the back of the hips, just releasing, and up we come. Tailbone down, stacking the joints. We'll do one more roll down to come onto the floor, and diving forward, rolling down, rounding through the back, and rebuild. Stack the joints, and up we come. Let's come down onto our knees. Knees under hips, tuck your tailbone down again to keep the hips open at the front. Nice and tall. We're going to come down to the side. Remember not to collapse down. We're lengthening up and over. So both sides of the waist are lengthened, but particularly separating through the upper rib cage. And then using those muscles to close and draw your back up. So other side. And up. side, and up, side, and up. Arms in front now. Again, trying not to sit back with the hips. Keep the tail tucked under, and we release, floating backwards, lowering back, and as you come forward, open the arms to the side. Close and reclining back, and forward and open. Close, lowering back, forward and open. Close, lowering back, forward and open. One more. Close, lowering back, forward. Okay, coming on down. Let's start with sitting up nice and tall. Key thing here is you need to have your big toes down. Cement them down. Sticky super glue to your surface. Use your hands here and you can sit yourself nice and tall. And I want you to lengthen up through the spine and feel that center drawing in and supporting your lower back. So we're going to stay tall. You can have light fingertip touch onto the knees if you need it. Otherwise, hold and support yourself reaching forward. We're going to curl back off the sitting bones, lowering ourselves back. Remember, toes are anchored. Hold and pull in through the lower tummy to come forward. Back again. And forward we go. Sitting up nice and tall. Rolling off the sitting bones, rounding the spine. Big capital C shape. And then curling forward and elevating to the tall position. Rounding back. And curling forward. Keep it going. Rounding back. Just focusing on that big toe. Keeping that connected, and that keeps your hip flexors nice and soft. Curling and lift, couple more, back. Curl and lift, one more, back. Curl and lift. This time we're going to keep our rounded shape. So you're going to curl back, hold this, and as we come forward, it's like you're holding a giant beach ball, rounding over the legs, and then sitting up nice and tall. So we roll back, pause, curl forward over the beach ball, and then lifting through the crown to get the tall position last. Roll back, rounding over the spine, lifting up nice and tall, roll back. Over we tip, up nice and tall, 3 to go, rounding, over, staying up nice and tall, last 2. Last one. Nice and tall. Well done. So we're going to stay and hold it here. And I want to see if you can take a leg out in front and place it down without dropping through the upper body. Extend the other leg and in. If you need a little bit of help, you can have the hands beside you here because you need to keep that chest lifted. Pressing out through the heel. Nice and long. Stay lifted. Stay tall. Extend and pause now. Lift, lower, fold it in. Reach, lift, lower, and fold it in. Keeping that length through the spine. Pause, give yourself a little adjustment if you need to reset your position. Reach, up, down, and in. If your hamstrings are quite short, you can have a soft bent knee for this. If getting that out is a large stretch for you. Again, stay lifted, stay tall. 2 more, 1 more to each side. Reach, up, down, and in. Reach, up, down, and in, and let's roll down. So we're going to start by lifting and then come back off the sitting bones, curling slowly down, and let's have a nice big stretch out there. And just roll the legs, loosen the front of the hips. Bring yourself back in and let's find our positioning. Long through the back of the neck, tuck your shoulder blades underneath so we're open across the chest. Couple of things we'll do, let's warm up through the center. So if we take our arms to ceiling, we're going to curl chin to chest, rolling. We're going to pause here to do our hundreds, right? So we're holding this position and I want you to pulse. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe out. 5 in, 2, 5 out. In, keep adjusting, keep folding down the rib cage. In, long through the back of the neck. 5 in, out, in, out, in, you want to change this, we can go in, raise a leg, down for the out. Up, 2, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, 2, 5, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, 2, 5, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, 2, 3. Last one on each side. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, lower yourself down. And let's take our hands and just loosely connect them behind the back of the head. We've got a nice stretch there, letting your elbows connect to the floor. Now if we curl ourselves up, chin to chest, pause. Can you reach forward, connect with the knees, back behind the head, and lower it down. So it's a good 3 counts up. Pause, reach, hold, back, and lower it down. Again, curling up, reaching long, folding back, roll it down, curling up, reach forward, back, behind, roll it down. Keep it going, curling up, reaching forward, coming back, roll it down. Again, curling up, reach it forward, pull it back, roll it down. Let's go faster. Up, tap, behind, and up, reach, and up, reach, and up, reach, and down. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's connect hands on our headlights. And so we've got that lovely awareness, tuck the shoulder blades under again, of feeling where those legs are connecting. And if we go from here, just take a leg, extend it out, and lower. Other side, extend, and lower. Here, tie nightmare. Extend, and lower. Extend, and lower. Let's link it together. Extend, extend, lower, lower. Extend, extend, lower, lower. Reach, reach, lower, lower. Reach, reach, lower, lower. Push, push, lower, lower. Push, push, lower, lower. Reach, reach, lower, lower, and reach, reach, lower, lower. Arms to ceiling, curling up, tap the knees, hold, roll it down, and we'll take those arms away. 4 to go, curling up, reach, hold. Taking this now with that lovely full arm extension. Curling up, reach, down we come, reaching away, curling up, tap, rolling it down. One last one. Curling up, reach, and down we come. Let's bring in our alternates, our opposites, and get the obliques going. So again, you can support behind the back of the neck, and we're going to bring up opposite elbow to knee and place it down. Now if you need to or you want to, you can completely lower that head down in between and then curling up and over, elbow to knee contact. Or you can stay semi-raised in between, and it's bringing elbow to knee and in, elbow to knee, down. Opposite side, reach, over, lower, switch, down, switch, down. We're going to take this a little further. We can have both legs up, and as you reach in, your other leg can hover, or you can extend it even longer away. Into swap, over, into swap, long through the leg, in, reach, in, reach, in, reach, in, reach, in, reach, in. Let's pick up the pace to finish, and it's switch, switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring your knees in and just wriggle and roll. Well done. We're going to bring ourselves up to sitting with a nice roll here. So hands onto the knees, curl the head forward, lifting through the hips. We come up, we're going to hover, and hold. So we get some nice articulation and that movement, mobility through the spine. We roll back to those shoulder blades, lovely, controlled roll up, sit, pause. And again, curl back, up, sit, pause, hold. Curl back, up, sit, pause, hover, hold. And last one, curl back, up, sit, hold, hover. Well done. Okay, so if we just do a nice little side stretch out here, we're just doing that nice work on the obliques. If you can't slick your knees to the side like this, you can have them stretched out. So we're going to come over towards the side of the feet. Lovely long leg, hand reaching out to the toes. Other arm comes up forward and we're reaching over. We can keep the fingers extended. We can cross across the body and allow the side obliques to lift. Stay here. Breathe it into the elbow. Over tip. Well done. So if we bring that hand down now and swoop your other hand across the legs towards the knees, and then as we come over, lift through the hips, reaching behind. Nice stretch to the front of the hips there, reaching through the fingertips, and over, sweep and come down again, swoosh across the legs, up, pushing away from the floor with the hand there, reaching across the body, and around, and down. One more, swoop, lift, and around, and we'll come to the other side. Side stretch first, sitting nice and tall, hands to the foot, up, reaching, and over. Stay here, changing arm position if you want to. Inhale and it's long, go higher through the elbow and it's over across the body. Bring that hand down, other hand comes across from toes to knees, swoosh up, squeeze through the hips, long line to fingertips, and over and down. Twice more, swoop across, squeeze through the hips, tall, over and round. One more, swoosh and lift, hold, and over and down. Onto all fours, knees under hips, and we're going to do our freeze frame. So we're going to extend the leg, take an opposite arm, reach and hold. We're going to come in and graze the floor and come back out again. In and graze and reach. Graze, reach, and I've got a nice flattened back here. Keep it going. In, in. And the only change we're going to have here is coming in for a rounded back. Lift and scoop, you can tuck the head in, and it's extend, reach away, in and under, and lengthen. In, and away. In, and away. In. Reach. In. Reach. In. Reach. Couple more. Last one. And we'll take that to the other side. So we're going to allow those shoulders to drop down. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Reach, hold, and then it's in with a flat back, long. And we come into the rounded back, in and under lift, pushing from the floor and reaching long. Last two. Well done. Tuck your toes under now. Leg pull. Exhale and float the knees. Just just an inch. Hold. And lower. Let's do another single. Exhale, float. Hold. And lower. One more single. Exhale, float. Hold. And lower. Let's do alternate toe lift off. So exhale and float. Take a toe off. 2, 3, switch. 3, 2, 1. Lower, lower. And again. Exhale, float. Toe off. 2, 3, switch. Over. 2, 3, down, down. Let's do 2 more. Wriggle the shoulders, keep them nice and low. Exhale, float, off, 2, 3, down, 3, 2, 1, lower, lower. Wrapping in through that lower tummy. One more time. Exhale, float, lift, 2, 3, change, up, 2, 3, and down. Stretch your back into that cradle pose. Nice long reach through the fingertips. Reaching forward if you can, getting a little more extension through the shoulders. And then rolling it down. Tailbone into the feet, sitting up nice and tall, and lengthen up again through the crown. So we can give ourselves a nice rotation stretch if we take our hand across the body, reaching behind, get hold of the floor, get hold of the toes, some part of your body, and just turn. So you're squaring off your shoulders down the line of your mat. It's got a good 90-degree turn through the body. And release, come the other side. Reach across the body first and then turn and hold. One more time to each side. If you can't sit like this, you can do this up and tall sitting. So coming up on top of these. And last one, around. And turn. And back. Well done. So we'll bring ourselves up into standing. Let's come up, push the toes under again, lift back up into that downward dog, press down through a heel. Lift nice and tall, push down through another heel. Up nice and tall, let's bring our hands in towards our feet. And roll ourselves up into standing. Well done, bring ourselves back around. Feet shoulder width apart again, soft knees, breathing it in. And exhale out. And again, up. And out. In, holding the hand now, and just lengthening that one side of the body. Nice and tall, reach, other side. And up and tall, and then open behind, grab behind, drop the shoulders down, bring their chin in, gently turn the head one way. And turn. And in, and relax your hands. Shoulder roll and slide. Roll and slide. One more. Roll and slide. Okay, a bit of a hodgepodge of exercises, but I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.